Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I have two articles coming from the Russians, so be careful. Talking about Imran Khan. Imran Khan is the former Pakistani Prime Minister, who I have to say I like to a certain extent. Why? Because, from my view, he was kind of independent. But his way of being independent got him burned, which is a no confidence vote occurred quickly after he visited Putin in, I think, February 2022, so last year. And when he declined to, or he refused to, bash and condemn Russia and jump on the Russian hysteria, the Pakistani parliament decided to introduce a no confidence vote motion, which was approved, voted, and he was legally removed from power. And then we got another guy who jumped kind of on the American Russia hysteria train. Imran Khan right now was arrested and he is in prison for 5 years, and he's banned for 3 years, I think, and he's banned from running for office for years. So, sounds familiar? Yep. Pakistan and United States have the same judicial system, it seems like. So, they should be proud, we should be proud. So, now what happened? Imran Khan kept saying that he's got a paper and information stating that, proving that the Americans actually removed him from office by threatening the parliamentarians, and all that was staged by the Americans, and that's why he got removed. They will have I think, some elections, anticipated elections, earlier elections in about 2 months, I think, in Pakistan, and Imran Khan was the favorite, had about 60% in the opinion polls. So he would have been elected democratically. Nevertheless, now he's in jail. So I don't think, and he's barred from running for office or holding any office for 5 years. So bye-bye, Mr. Imran Khan, bye-bye, Mr. Trump. Oh, my bad. Anyway, so what happened? Now the Russians come and say, well, we have a confirmation here that Imran Khan was removed at the orders of the United States of America. Now, I don't know if that's true. I know the Russians are hand in hand with one another. So we got Sputnik and Russia Today. It doesn't mean that two different outlets, like we'll have, let's say, Fox and CNN, or MSNBC and CNN. Oh, there's two outlets. No, it's the same voice. But nevertheless, it's interesting to find out what they found about this. They say it's confirmed the US pressed Pakistani government to oust Imran Khan over neutrality on Ukraine. So let's start with Sputnik, and it says confirmed US pressed Pakistani government to oust Imran Khan over neutrality on Ukraine. He's 70-year-old, so anyway. The United States pressured the Pakistani government to oust now former Prime Minister Imran Khan over his neutral stance on Russia's special military operation in Ukraine, independent US media reported Wednesday, citing a classified Pakistani cable. Okay, classified Pakistani cable. And the ones who reported were the Intercept, I think. I have it in the other article here. And indeed, the Intercept reported it on Wednesday. So let's go back to Sputnik first. The report indicated that US officials warned their Pakistani counterparts in a meeting on March 7, 2022, that bilateral relations with Pakistan would be jeopardized if Imran Khan remained in power. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for the Bureau of South and Central Asian Affairs Donald Lulu, and then Pakistani ambassador to the U.S. Asad Majid Khan, brothers, have said to have taken part in the meeting. And I'm quoting, "I think if the no confidence vote against the Prime Minister succeeds, all will be forgiven in Washington because the Russia visit is being looked at as a decision by the Prime Minister," end quote, Lulu said, according to a document, and I'm quoting, otherwise, I think it will be tough going ahead. End quote. The Biden administration was infuriated that Imran Khan went through with a planned visit to Moscow regardless of Russia launching its operation in Ukraine in the spring of 2022, while he was still prime minister facing pressure from the US and the European Union to condemn Russia. Khan famously asked the West whether he thought Pakistan was its quote-unquote slaves. And I'm quoting Mr. Khan, what do you think of us? Are we your slaves? That whatever you say we will do? End quote. The new former prime minister said at a rally, and I'm quoting again, I want to ask the European Union ambassadors, did you write such a letter to India? End quote. So, Liu, according to the report released Wednesday, warned privately that if the situation involving Khan wasn't resolved, Pakistan would be isolated by its Western allies. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller, in response to the revelations, said he would not comment on private diplomatic discussions, but claimed that, and I'm quoting, nothing in this purported comments shows the United States taking a position on who the leader of Pakistan should be. No, but who shouldn't? Probably. They didn't take a position on who the leader of Pakistan should be, but a position of who shouldn't be. Man, this weasel talk, these guys think they're smart, man. They're just toddlers. Anyway, so again, on Saturday, media reported that an Islamabad court has sentenced Imran Khan to 3 years in prison after finding him guilty of quote-unquote corrupt practices in the Toshakhana case. Alright, so let's go to the other article from today, August 9th, 2023, Russia Today. US told Pakistan to remove Imran Khan from power. Intercept. Washington took issue with the Prime Minister's neutral stance on Russia's military operation in Ukraine. The US Department pressured Pakistan to remove its popular Prime Minister Imran Khan last year over the latter's neutrality regarding the conflict in Ukraine. The Intercept reported on Wednesday, citing a secret diplomatic cable obtained from a Pakistani military source. The cable documents a meeting between US State Department officials and Pakistani's ambassador to US on March 7th. And I'm quoting, people here and in Europe are quite concerned about why Pakistan is taking such an aggressively neutral position, end quote, on Ukraine. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for the Bureau of South and Central Asia Affairs Donald Lulu warns his Pakistani counterpart in the cable, blaming the Prime Minister alone for the offending policy, while Ambassador Asad Majid Khan attempts to correct the American, pointing out that Pakistan's position on Ukraine is shared across the government. Lulu counters that it is the Prime Minister's behavior that is the problem, but that, and I'm quoting, if the no confidence vote against the Prime Minister succeeds, all will be forgiven in Washington, end quote. Otherwise, I'm quoting again, I think it will be tough going ahead. He threatens, adding that Europe will follow the US's lead in the quote-unquote isolation of the Prime Minister, end quote. Now you, my friends, you make your own mind. Intercept reported that. I report this as well, or at least I talk about it. And I have 90, can I have gut feelings? Like, I think that tomorrow is Wednesday. Can I have these kind of things? Or not? I don't even know if it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Anyway. Old Thursday. Thank you very much. So, thank you. I owe you one. So, I don't know if that's correct or not. The problem is I'm 99% certain by my gut feeling. I have a gut feeling. I'm allowed to have a gut feeling that that could have occurred. 2% could not have occurred. Sounds like the United States practice, but that's just me. So, yes or no, doesn't really matter. Khan is in prison, 3 years, 5 years barred from running for prime minister, and that's it. For what? For some weasels who are going to make a lot of money on Ukraine's nation's destruction, unfortunately. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth. and be just.